not long ago, probably within the last half an hour, a new dictator of Iran has been established and placed by the Iranian government officials. I repeat, a new dictator had been in place by the Iranian officials. This just in probably approximately about 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The new dictator is, you guessed it, well, the son of the Ayatollah Khomeini, which was killed earlier this week. So we have a Mexican standoff here, as we do all around the world. Who's going to be next to die? Yes, sir. He is the next most hunted man in the world right now. Anyway, this is DK News 60 in Terre Haute, Indiana, from the East Coast to the West Coast, from north to south. And God bless America, and God bless the United States of America, and Donald J. Trump, our Commander-in-Chief. Anyway, God bless y'all. Anyhow, that is the news for the day. Approximately 7:30, somewhere around there. As we catch it, it could have been sooner than this, but Ayatollah Khomeini's son, I can't pronounce his name, I'm not even going to try. He's some Persian dumbass, whatever name from Persian, whatever they are. His son is now the new dictator. B-2 bombers and B-52 bombers, I believe, are on their way again to blow the hell out of that country, and they're not stopping until he's dead. Donald J. Trump is wanting a full unconditional surrender. Now, Rachel Maddow from her newscast was trying to dictate that maybe Trump should tell him how to surrender, but when you say unconditionally, that means put up your hands, lay down your arms, and say I'm fucking done. That's what you do, people. That's how you surrender, okay? If you're anywhere near the military, you know how to surrender. It's called wave a white flag, put your weapons down, put your hands over your head, and say you're done, you're quit, you're over. I surrender, whatever. It ain't that hard, people. You don't need directions on putting your weapon down to stop fighting, okay? Every person that knows how to do that has been trained to do that or not do that. So, anyway, pieces within the realm. The new dictator of Iran has been established. Is the son of the Ayatollah Khomeini. Go figure. That kind of was almost a no-gimme, no-brainer right there. But anyway, that was announced earlier today, actually earlier this evening. Anyhow, that's the headlines of the news. I believe the B-2 bombers and B-1B bombers are on the way over there again. It's going to be a long war. That's okay. It might be a long one, but it's a beneficial war because we're not going to allow them to strike the United States with any kind of nukes, period. You might want to be aware of sleeper cells within the United States that they're being called out right now. They're all over the United States. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but it could be your friggin' neighbor for all we know. Just be aware of your surroundings at all times. If you see anything suspicious at all, just back away. Just get the hell out of there. If you see anything suspicious, like a guy carrying a backpack full of shit going into Walmart or shit like that, that might raise a little bit of alarm. I'm not trying to depict on stereotyping people, but if he looks like he's Persian or Middle Eastern, yeah, and he's carrying a big backpack and he looks like he's going in with, in the middle of wintertime with a pair of t-shirt and shorts on or some dumbass shit like that. Just be aware of your surroundings, people. Think about it for a minute. If it looks out of place, it probably is not a good thing. Man, no, I don't know. Hey, if the LGBTQ shit's out of place here in this country, so don't go there. No, just think logically about this. Sleeper cells in the United States could be your neighbor, could be your friend. They've been here for years. They could be your best friend. They could be your bus driver. They could be your kid's school attendant. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to bring your surroundings here. Now, the war in Iran, which is not technically a war, but it is a war. You know as well as I do that's what it is. It's a bloody-ass mess. It's going to get bloodier. Now, the new dictator has been substantiated. The Ayatollah Khomeini's son is now the new dictator. I don't know if it's on ABC News yet, but I don't trust them people to save my own ass, especially with Rachel Maddow trying to tell Trump he's got to give them directions on how to surrender. Come on, people. They know how to surrender. You put your weapon down, you throw up the white flag, and you fucking put your hands in the air, and you say you're done. Simple, people. It ain't that fucking goddamn hard. That bitch needs to be off the fucking air. Jeez Christ, she's more communist than anybody I know. Anyway. So, anyhow, that is the top news for the day for Iran. What would you all like to talk about today? Give me your comments and leave me a thumbs up if you heard this for the first time. You can fact check me if you want to. I don't care. Fact check me. Google it. Go ahead and fact check me. But yes, there is a new dictator in Iran, and he is the Ayatollah Khomeini's son. I can't pronounce his name. I'm not even going to try. So I screwed up. His last name was Khomeini, and this is his son. So there you go. Enough said. Anyhow, so what's on your mind today, guys? You tell me what's on your mind. Come in the section where you're from, please, and thank you. And what do you think about this new regime that's going to happen? Are they going to be worse than Khomeini? Some people say that he's easy to negotiate with, and Trump ain't negotiating with nobody at this point. The only thing he's going to tell you is to lay down your weapons and surrender, period. And I don't give a damn who you are. There's people on the news trying to say that, well, unconditional, I mean, that they're going to give the American soldiers the right to rape their kids and their family and shit. That is bullshit. That is not what an unconditional surrender is, folks, okay? Unconditional surrender means you quit, you're giving everything up, you're done. There ain't no negotiation to it. There ain't no feed my dog, my cat. That's what an unconditional surrender is, okay? It means you quit, period. You know, you're going to die if you don't. There, that's unconditional. You got to listen to ABC News and CBS and Rachel Maddow crap, and you're sad, okay? I don't listen to that shit. Oh, I listen to it enough to give you the reports on what they're actually saying, so you can make up your mind if you think that's what it is. But anyhow, that is what it is. I come to try to tell you the truth, and as an old veteran, I can probably assure you that unconditional surrender does not mean that we can go in and rape your wife or your kids and molest them and do anything you want to and rape and pillage anything under the sun. Now, no, that's not what unconditional surrender means. And not only that, but when you surrender to somebody, you lay down your arms, you throw up your hands, or you get a white flag and you wave it over your head. You say anything, I'm done, I quit, I'm over, I surrender. You don't, at that point, you have no negotiation at that point, okay? I'm sorry, there's no negotiation. Anyhow, this is quite being almost to the point where it's comical where the news comes into play, because now we know who are communists, we know who is state-run media and backed by the Democratic Party. That's kind of obvious. If you are somebody who's actually watching this right now, and you can rewind this if you missed part of it, but the Ayatollah Khomeini has come into play, and the Iranian officials have announced his new dictator as being his son. If I was him, I'd be running for the hills. He was apparently injured yesterday in some kind of a bombing attack. So they've already got a lead on him where he's at anyway, so he won't last long. But if you're here watching my channel, give me a thumbs up here if you're watching the channel. Or tell me where you're from and what your mindset is on what's going on right now in this conflict. I mean, Iranians all over the country are actually celebrating the fact that the United States has actually killed the Ayatollah, and yet we got our own news stations telling you different. You know, what kind of crap is that? Our own news stations, ABC, state-run media crap, is trying to tell you that, we should come out of surrender. I mean, it's really kind of unnerving, if you ask me, because it's telling me that we should all band together and basically boycott watching anything on the news, on ABC News or CBS and NBC and CNN. You don't have to watch their news channel. You don't. Turn it off. Change the channel. Watch something else. Watch reruns. But don't watch their news station. Turn it off. I watch a periodic segment to give you what they're talking about so you can make up your mind of what's really going on in the world, okay? It's all bullshit, and that's what it is. It's, you want to watch it, fine, but I prefer to, kind of watch a segment or two, but I don't watch their channel. I will watch a YouTube channel of their short on somebody else's channel to get to bypass their little logarithm that makes them look great, okay? I want them stations to go down, and they will go down. Anyway, if you like my channel, you can please like and subscribe to my channel. I bring you the truth as it comes out, and I tell you how to get to the truth. I'm not trying to tell you fact check, but go ahead and fact check me. I don't care. Call me a liar if you want to. I'll stand corrected. If I am wrong, I'll say I'll stand corrected on this shit, or I'll apologize. But, bottom line is, you got to make up your own mind. You got a brain up there. Figure it out. You ain't stupid. You know what's right and wrong. And we got, half the country of Iranians. Okay, this is one thing that really impressed me with the Iranians here in the United States. Do you know they're holding up not only Iranian, but they're also holding up the United States of America, where they're holding up our flag. Now, the last time I looked at a Mexican flag, you didn't see an American flag, okay? But Iranians are actually holding up U.S. flags. Holy crap. What is that? And they're also unifying with Israel right now. I don't know about you on ABC News, but I don't see that on ABC News unless they're forced to report it. But yeah, Israel and the Iranian people are getting together. Now that is a first. Donald Trump, you have made, yeah, you made friends. So anyway, give me some comments in here in the section. Let me know what's going on in your mind. It's good, bad, ugly. I'm going down here. Everybody's got opinions. I got my own opinion. I'm not going to try to change your mind. I'm going to tell you like it is. And that's all there is to it. You got your opinion. I'd like to hear your opinion on it. I would never talk about this crap and exchange recipes and not bullets and wars, but that is what it is. So enlighten me. What's on your mind, folks? I'm gonna take a little break here. I'm gonna take a little station break. But you go ahead and comment in the section here while I'm taking a little station break, okay? And let me go. What's on your mind, okay? New dictator. And we are back. Can anybody hear me out there? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, please. I can check my audio. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, please. Hello, hello, hello. Leave me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Leave me a thumbs up if you can hear me, please. I guess if you can't hear me, I am out there in La La Land, I guess. All righty. So, what's on everybody's mind tonight? We are back, and this is an informative information. If you have missed the first part of my program, the Ayatollah Khomeini that has been shot and killed, his son is now the new dictator. He was appointed today, this afternoon, probably around 7:30, probably give or take a few hours or so, probably earlier today. But the new Iranian dictator has been officially, I said, in place or put in place by the Iranian officials. The people were saying that he is easier to negotiate with, but we don't negotiate with terrorists. Sorry about your luck, dude, but you're the next on the list to die unless you have an unconditional surrender. Trump has sent B-52s over there. He's sending more B-52s over there right now, on B-1 bombers and B-2 bombers over there. He's sending more of them over there as we speak. I believe, as you may have heard earlier on maybe a CBS or ABC, whatever channel you're watching, I don't care. I don't watch that crap too much anyway. I watch it just enough to let you know what they're saying so they can contradict themselves and be a laughing stock of the country, okay? But anyway, apparently There is another aircraft carrier over there in the strike force. We now have the USS Lincoln, the Gerald Ford, and I believe the USS George W. Bush is over there right now, or will soon be there. So we have three major aircraft carriers in the regions that will be there. We have the mother of all bombs. Um, we don't know where that's at. It has been deployed. Where it has been deployed at, or stationed at the moment, is unknown. Trump has ordered, or at least the moving of that to another location. In case people don't know what the mother of all bombs is, it's a big son of a bitch. It's probably the largest non-nuclear bomb on the face of the earth, and it'd probably blow an entire city up, like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So it's the equivalent to that size, if not twice the size of that. That blew up. That Fat Man, Little Boy blew up two cities. It's completely blew them both up with one major hit, but it is non-nuclear. Do not let people disguise you with that. So there is no nuclear threat at that point in time. It's just a massive ass bomb that's going to blow up out of Tehran or wherever he happens to hit that's going to do the most damage. I would suggest to the Iranian people right now, either get the hell out of that country or start fighting. You got to admit, don't hide. You want to hide in your place? Yeah, I understand that because the bombs are falling. I've told you to stay in place and hide. But at this point in time, if you see an Iranian guard, kill the son of a bitch. He's going to kill you anyway, so you kill him before he kills you. That's called fighting for your freedom, son. I hate to tell you that, but you got to do what you got to do to your country. Our country went through that a long time ago, and we know what it's like. But you need to fight for your freedom, and you can't just run hide under a rock. If you get somebody new and you don't like him, you better get his ass out quick, because Trump ain't playing around. Some people call him crazy enough to do whatever he wants to do, and that's fine. Maybe we need a crazy man in the office to do what he's got to do. If Congress would actually allow him to do his job without all these lawsuits and crap going on with these Democrats, he might get something done a little faster. I mean, geez, he's got more convictions than Al Capone did. But, I think he's doing a good job. Do I agree with everything Trump is doing? No, I do not. Okay, people don't sit there, and I'm saying wholeheartedly that I love everything Trump does, because I do not. That is a subject line for another matter. But, on the other hand, I do like him protecting the American people. I like what he's doing right now. I will support him as my commander-in-chief, and as an ex-veteran, or as a veteran in the United States military. He's my commander-in-chief. And that's all there is to it. And you don't have to like your man to support him. I work with a lot of people in my years of my life that I like it. No, that I want to walk off a job quick as shit, but I got a family to feed, okay? So you can't just walk off your job. Though a lot of times I probably wish I could have, but I'm glad I didn't, because now I'm retired. Well, I'm disabled, veteran, and retired. But it's done. I served my time. I did my time. Do I regret it? No, I do not regret it. I would do it again in a heartbeat. That gives you the right to bitch at me, okay? Even though I'm the one, along with other veterans, it gives you that right to bitch at us. So think about that next time you gripe at your president. What did you do for your country that gives you the right to bitch? And it ain't just a voting procedure. What did you give up? Did you give up any part of your life for any length of period of time to defend your country? Or even if you're a peacetime, whatever point in time of your life did you give to your country? Now, I'm going to throw the Democrats back in their bias, because John F. Kennedy said it's not what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country? So I think the Democrats kind of forgot about that, but that's a militaristic kind of thing to say, and Godspeed. I think he'd roll over his grave if he found out what the Democratic Party was doing right now, especially with these damn illegal Somalians out there, terrorist Somalians marrying their brothers and half-breeds and crap like that running around. Kind of give me a break. You know what I mean? But leave me a comment in the comment section. If you got any comments, let me know. I'd like to hear them. Or leave me a thumbs up if you like the station. If you don't like the station, then leave me a comment saying what you want to talk about. I'm right here. I'm going to wait and see about. I'll take a little break and just kind of see what's going on, and maybe read some comments down here if you got any, and we'll go from there. Leave me a comment. What you want to talk about? Is it good, bad, or ugly? You support America? You support Iran? Yeah. Support the Democratic Party? Do you support the Republican Party? You don't even have to say. You don't even have to say that. Just give me a thumbs up if you like what Trump is doing right now. How's that? All right. If y'all like to buy me a cup of coffee, there's a description of my PayPal in my link in my description. Well, I'm getting tongue down here. There is a link to my PayPal in my description. That's you can tag me and maybe buy me a cup of coffee there if you like the news station. I do drop music videos from time to time, so just keep that in mind on my shorts. But yeah, it's DK News 60 Terre Haute at gmail.com. That is my PayPal, and it's in the description. If you'd like to go ahead and tap on that and leave me a cup of coffee or something. It's not a direct link. You'd have to type that in yourself. I'm trying to get that fixed where all you do is click on it. But yeah, that'd be appreciated. A cup of coffee, 50 cents. And they don't charge you a dime for the transfer if you go friends or family on that. And I'd appreciate it. And thank you very much. I appreciate y'all watching my channel, and give me a like and a thumbs up, and share this channel if you want to. I do different things on here, not just politics. I sometimes get on here and talk about recipes. I talk about music. I talk about a lot of other things. Just I try to give you a heads up on the description of the channel of what's getting ready to go on at that point in time. But so give you a heads up on that at least. So anyway, but I'm gonna stay for a minute. I'm gonna see about getting some comments going up there, and you let me know what you want to talk about. What's on your mind, guys? What part of the country are you from, or what part of the world are you from?
Tishka, what is wrong with you? Tishka!
All right. So, what does everybody think about this? What's going on tonight? You gonna leave me a comment in the section there? I don't know if my comments are working a lot. Leave me a thumbs up if you can at least hear me. There you go, baby. There you go, guys. B-52s are on their way. The B-2 bombers are on their way right now. The George W. Bush, I believe, is in the region or will be there shortly if he ain't already. I remember. Yeah, actually, I do. How you doing? How you been? You been all right? That's good. You off? You off work tonight? Yeah. Thank you for joining my. Thank you for coming back to my channel again. That's good. Yeah. So you're from South America, I believe. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So what's it like down there right now? So what's it like down in South America now? I mean, is it good, bad, ugly, in between? That's good, fantastic. I'm glad it's good. I've always wanted to go down South America myself, but there's just so much turmoil around the world. I don't know if I want to go through the trouble getting there or not. But I've always wanted to go to Brazil and things like that down there and just visit different countries down there. Oh, I can imagine. That'd be like a tropical place, isn't it? More tropical. You have a lot of tropical flowers there and stuff like that. So what would be your, oh, good gracious. What is like a national food that they have down there? Like, like the United States has hamburgers and hot dogs, and things like that. Where you're at, where you come from, what would be like your, I guess, national food that you have down there? Or what's y'all, like main dinners that you all would consider eating? You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. I have a PayPal link in my description. It's DK News 60 Terre Haute at gmail.com. It's in my description. You have to kind of type it in to to my PayPal. You can go to PayPal and type that in. And you can donate money to my channel. Any amount helps my channel out, helps me grow a little bit. And I also have rescue cats too, and dogs. I try to take care of too a little bit. I mean, people drop them off and they don't care about it. And it's wintertime, and I don't like to see them animals outside cold. But yeah, I mean, my PayPal is the same as my ID name under here. So, I'd be appreciative. 50 cents, $1, $2, $100 would be great. But whatever you can donate, and if you donate as family, as friends, they don't charge you for doing that. It's just whatever you donate is comes through. So that'd be appreciated. It's in the description of what my PayPal is for it's my channel name is what it is at gmail.com. But it's in the description if you can do that. That'd be greatly wonderful. I'm trying to reach 3,000 subscribers, or not 3,000 subscribers. I'm trying to make 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watchtowers here to get monetized on my station. So that'll help out a lot too. Y'all are great and wonderful. I got almost 200 subscribers and got a little bit more to go on my watchtowers, but I try to get on when I can, but I only want to talk about, the truth of what's going on, and I also get your insight what's going on in your part of the world, because you're my voice in the ground. I don't pay too close attention to what ABC News has up here in this country. I consider it all state-run media. So I like to listen to what people's voices are, on the ground where you're at, and your honest opinion, not what somebody's telling you, but what you actually think. Because, if you really get right down to it, the only way we're going to solve any problems is to tell me what you think and not what your aunt and uncle think, okay? Because elbows are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Everybody's got their own opinion on things. But in order to work things out, you have to be honest with ourselves and figure, well, how can we work things out? Because Johnny said this. No, I don't want to go to Johnny said this and that, okay? We all have our differences. We're all going to have our differences. It's a fact of life. I think just like all Muslims are not bad. All Iranians are not bad. All Russians are not bad. All South Americans are not bad. It's not the people that are bad. It's the government control that's tearing us apart. And we the people have a lot more power than what we give credit for. We sit back and take it up the butt, or we can actually do something about it. But the problem is that everybody is so afraid of going to jail for saying the wrong thing, because your kids, like the Nazi country back in the Nazi days. Hitler had his kids turning on his parents. So his parents were afraid of doing anything because the kids were turning him in. But, somewhere you got to draw a line and make a stand. It's hard to do sometimes, but, and I can understand why a lot of people don't do things they do. It's not the people. I'm a veteran. I've been halfway around the world 14 times. I've experienced countries that were a lot worse shape than we're in right now, and I appreciate the United States of America 100%. We're the only country on the face of the earth where we can talk bad about your president and still not get shot. Bottom line, try to do that thing in Iran right now. They're going to shoot you in the street. Seriously, guys. We don't have. It's not the. How can I put this? I don't agree with everything that people do in the United States. Trust me on this. But I do agree that my country is the best country on the face of the earth to live. And that's just my opinion. And we have a lot to work out in our country. But the way I'm looking at, there's a lot of our countries out there that need a lot more work than we do right now. We have a right to protest in the streets peacefully. Yeah, peacefully, people, peacefully. Don't mean throw rocks and bottle grenades and shotgun shells and everything else. Yeah, peacefully means demonstrate peacefully. I'm cool with that. Don't burn your own grocery store down. You're stupid. You'd be growing your own grocery store down where you're going to shop to get your food, dumbass. I mean, come on, people. Think about that shit for a minute. People there baffle me, and what goes on. I mean, it's just amazing to me how that when you see these other countries react and say, well, what they can't do, like a woman in Iran, she can't even show her face, for God's sake. Why? Why not? Iranian women are beautiful women. Why can't she show her face? Yeah, I mean, come on now, or or whatever it is. But anyway, the unconditional surrender that Trump was calling for, it means exactly what it is. You lay your weapon down, you throw your hands up in the air, you wave a white flag, and you say you're done. I quit. I surrender. No ifs, ands, or buts. Period. And you'll get what's handed to you. But I guarantee you're going to be better off by surrendering than you are by not surrendering, because you're going to be dead if you don't surrender. That's the bottom line right there. So that's the alternative is take it like a man, surrender, admit your mistake, surrender. We'll deal with your other shit later. But that's the bottom line to it. All right. So don't think that just because the media says it gives you the right to go rape and pillage under conditional surrender. No, that's not what that means. Period. Okay. Anyhow, folks, I enjoy every one of you on here. I think for the couple thumbs up I got, it's wonderful, wonderful. I know I can't even pronounce her name. Zo, I can't pronounce her name. I wish you could give me a phonetics pronunciation of the name. I believe she's from South America, and she's it's a very sweet person, and she comes to my channel quite a bit, and I appreciate that. She talks about her country. She don't degrade her country. She don't degrade the United States, and they don't degrade anything. They talk and say hi and where they're from, and they listen. And so I thank you. It's Zoe Chitlin the Great, 8227, and I thank you for watching my channel. She's a subscriber to my channel, and I appreciate that. I know she probably got a job to go to, or she gets busy at night, or he gets busy at night, and that's fine. We all do. I'm retired. I can come on anytime I want to, but I try to give you all a heads up when I am coming on. If you give me an idea or comment in the comment section when a good time is for me to, how many hours ahead of time do you need to be able to be notified of my channel coming on live? You know what I'm saying? Do you need 3 hours, of a live time before you're able to watch it, or are you just able to watch the reruns of it? Sometimes it takes a while for my rerun to go into effect after my phone kind of does its thing. I'm not rich. I don't have a big fancy desk to sit behind and pretend I'm some top-notch YouTuber that does this thing. I'm just a local yokel mama jama here in Terre Haute, Indiana, trying to sort out the truth just like you are. So that's why I kind of created this channel, because I figured I got nothing better to do on my time than try to help other people, if I can. But anyway, if you could help me by donating to my channel, my description is in my donation to PayPal is in the description there, and how you can do that, and that'd be great. There is an American flag that says "In God We Trust." That's how you know it's me when you do when you do PayPal. You'll see my little signal up there. That way you'll know it's me. That's my channel. That you're donating to the right person. So yeah. Look up in the description, and you'll find it there, and any amount of money would be great. Buy me a cup of coffee, 50 cents, help quarter, 10 cents would be great if you want to do that. Any donations are great. If you donate family and friends, that's no charge, and there you go. Well, Stuart Gorham, how you doing, Stuart? You doing all right? What part of the country are you from? Yeah. Or I should say, what part of the world are you from? Louisiana? Well, you're down. My sister goes down to Louisiana. They go camping a lot down there. She loves it down there. They got a camp. They got one of those they call it timeshare camp things, where they go down there about every 6 months for a couple of weeks, and she goes down. She just got back. She loves it down there. I'd like to go down there and check it out myself. I'm not sure about where in Louisiana it is, but down somewhere down south there. Obviously not too far from New Orleans, because they go visit there every once in a while. But she loves it. So what kind of food do they have down in Louisiana? Is it mostly all Cajun food, or what do y'all like to eat down there? Gator country. It's like Florida. Yeah, I've been to the most northern tip of Florida, and I was stationed at Fort Stewart. Yeah, they got a couple of alligators there at Fort Stewart too. Okefenokee Swamp. They fast. So you eat gator meat? I never actually had it myself. It tastes like chicken, but maybe I'll give it a shot one day. I live in South Bolivia, so mostly Cajun. Oh, Cajun food. Okay, I like Cajun food, but I've had it cooked up in Indiana where I'm at, so I'm not sure it's really what I call authentic Cajun food, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, or gumbo. From what I've tasted of it, it tastes good. There's a neighbor of mine. He goes down, I guess, apparently to Louisiana. They get crawfish or crawdad that they use in their gumbo or whatever it is, gumbo or their whatever dish they use in there. Correct me if I'm wrong, or let me know what they use a lot of crawfish in, the gumbo or I can't think of the other dish now they make, but it's, he actually had somebody deliver it up here, and it tastes good. That's about the only real Cajun food I had. Most of it's like there. Okay, it's not authentic unless, yeah. I can imagine. As I said, don't get me wrong, I'm up in Terre Haute, so we're not going to get too authentic, just like the Mexican food. And you got to go down south to get it. I'm originally from Southern California, San Bernardino, so that's where I get a lot of my Mexican food. And it's not the same here. You know what I'm saying? I actually make a lot of my own Mexican food myself, and even the ingredients you get here are not going to be the same because their cattle, their meat is raised different than here, if you know what I mean. So you get close but no cigar, but I do what I can. But yeah, I agree. It's really not authentic unless you eat it down there. That's for sure. I think that goes with any place, really. But I think they Americanized stuff, or they geographicalize things to where they think people are going to like it. Yeah, I hear there are one or two Mexican people in California. Yeah, about one or two. Yeah, there you got that right. I think they're all even are being deported. One or the other. Just don't yell ice. Just make sure you get your dinner before you yell ice is coming in. But anyway, I'm not a hater. I'm really not. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion on things, and I left there 30 years ago, and I do not regret it one single bit. I mean, I was actually born in Indiana and raised in California, and came back after my mom passed away here, so I've got accustomed to the design of culture here. And believe me, Indiana's a whole different culture than anywhere in the country. Like I said, I've been halfway around the world 14 times, and as a veteran, but it's different. It's a customizing thing here. I've spent some time in Georgia, and Savannah, Georgia. Beautiful country down Savannah. Northern part of Florida. Been through the top part of Kentucky, a little bit of Kentucky. Alabama, spent few months down in Alabama, down by Hinesville. Yeah, it's pretty down through there. The southern states are beautiful, but I think I'd really like to go down to Louisiana. My sister go down there; she loves it. I'd really like to go down there just for a change of pace. I think the people are nice. I mean, from what I've talked to, they're wonderful people. I think the accent's a little different when you get down there. It's hard to understand, but I mean, I'd love to go down there and visit. So what do you think about this Iran thing? You got any opinion on it? I'm not a hater. I just want everybody's opinion on what they think. I mean, I've got my opinion on it. You got your opinion on it, and I'm not here to try to change you. I'm just kind of interested in knowing what people really think off the news media. The news media is going to lie your ass off about everything. You know that as well as I do. But and I'm just trying to get people's comments or opinions on, what they think about what's going on right now in Iran. Do you approve of it? Do you not approve of it? Do you, if you got any opinion on it at all? I mean, let me know. I can't hate you for it. I just want to know your opinion about it. I mean, how else you going to solve a problem unless you talk about it, right? You may not ever solve your problem, but at least it's better than shooting a bullet at each other. You drop me a comment in your comment section. I'm going to take a little station break here, so if you forgive me, I'm going to take a little station break, and I shall return in about, no, give me about 3 minutes. I'll be right back. So far, we have a lot. Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, the Iranian people here are like ecstatic, and the one thing I have not seen in the Mexican flags that I do see in the Iranian people that are chanting here is they're actually holding up American flags, okay? That's uh, that's something I have not ever seen out of the Mexicans up here. I mean, I love Mexican. Half my family's Mexican, but they're legal. You know what I'm saying? They're not illegal. They're legal. But the part that I'm respecting the Iranians for here is they're holding up American flags. And that's what I respect. If you don't like it, you can always leave. And there you go. Okay, I think it's time. It's a great teller of tales. Those who don't remember the past are doomed to repeat it. Yes, I agree. You gotta. You don't remember that past. you gotta. You're doomed. And history does repeat itself many, many times over. It's been proven. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate that comment, Stuart, and thank you for joining the channel too. I appreciate it. If you all leave, if you all can like and subscribe, and I'll leave some. I'll try to give you guys time when I am going live. Otherwise, I do drop shorts, mostly music video shorts too. So, but I'll try to give you some time and comments about when I do go live, or let me know when the good times are to go live with you guys, and leave me comments what you think about this whole thing. I think it's a shame that it has to happen this way, but everybody's opinion is wanted on this channel. Just don't threaten to kill nobody on here. Don't threaten nobody's life, please. Okay, that's beyond our intelligence level here. Okay, demonstrations are great as long as you ain't throwing Molotov cocktails, and that's one thing you don't see on the news is the reason behind a lot of crap that goes on. I think the media actually instigates a lot of stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna take a little station break. I'll give me about. I will be returning in about 5 minutes, and take a little station break here. Alrighty, folks, I'm back. Anyhow, we're going to go, I'm going to be out there here in about 5 more minutes, and I'll have to go out the air here to recharge my shit, but anyway, that's okay. Uh, it's a shame you don't know what a dictator is. Pretty typical. What makes you think I don't know what a dictator is? I don't believe I've ever said anything to the contrary about what a dictator is or isn't. So you got a problem there, son. You better tell me about it. I mean, I'm not here to say one way or the other, but you're entitled to your opinion, but damn. Anyway, but we also know that continue to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is not good either. That's very well right. You know, if something is not working, obviously, you know, you got to try something else. And doing the same thing repeated over and over again is, if it's not working, we need to try to change something else too. Um, so that, you know, that's an infant ball game. I don't believe all Muslims are bad. I don't believe all Iranians are bad. I don't believe all anybody is bad. It's not the it's not the people. Again, it's not the people you don't like. It's the governmental systems in each one of the countries you don't like. They've got it all brainwashed into thinking that their way is the only way, just like our country. It does. You know, our political system is so screwed up. It's not even funny. But I still think we've got the greatest country in the world, the United States, and that's it. If you don't like it, you can always leave. Other countries, you can't even leave your own country. So, you know, you mark whatever you want to mark. I don't care. I mean, it's your opinion, and that's great. I value your opinion. Just don't put me down for my opinion and tell me what I do and don't know. I'm a veteran. I've been halfway around the world 14 times. I've seen other countries. How many have you seen? But, you know, I listen to people. I don't listen to the news. Unless you correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't know what to tell you. But, you know, Mr. John Beck, I do appreciate watching my channel. And there you go. Yeah, Stuart, you're right there too. Like I said, you can't expect, you know, it's kind of like a football team going through the same play at the 1 yard line over and over again, over and over again, over and over again, and they know the result is going to be the same. You know, I mean, come on, try something different, William. Obviously, the first 100,000 times is not working. Let's try something else, a little bit different, maybe throw them off guard a little bit. But damn, I don't know. But you know, I mean, the immortal words of Rodney King, can't we all just get along? No, we can't, because it's called the world the way it is. You know, if we could change recipes, not bullets and wars, we'd be a lot happier, I think. But that's the way it is. That's what it is. Oh, yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh, yeah. Huh. Mm. You don't know what a dictator is, pretty typical. Well, I don't know, Mr. John is back. Tell me what a dictator is. I don't know what the hell you're even talking about, really. But you are still welcome to my channel because it's a free speech channel. As long as you don't threaten to kill nobody on here, you're fine. I respect your opinion, Mr. John is back. So, There you go. Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to sit down and slowly recharge, folks, here in just a few minutes. I'm going to get an idea where everybody in the world is at. Mr. John's back. What part of the world are you from? I mean, just out of curiosity, you don't have to tell me your address. Are you from Iran? Are you from the United States, South America, North America? Just kind of getting a feel where everybody's from here. I got people all over the world. Sometimes plug in my channel. I'm not a big channel, no, but I am a small upcoming channel, and I don't have the equipment to have like these other guys do to make it look fancy. I just tell it like it is. If you don't like it, you can always change the channel. But, you know, if you hate me, you hate me. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. I'm just throwing a comment if you like it or not. I don't care. Appreciate your thumbs up on here. I really do. It helps with the algorithm, and I usually try to give people a heads up on when I'm going live. If you give me an idea how many hours you need to be watching the channel, I know excuse me, a lot of people around the world have different times to go to work and not go to work, but a good time where I can go live, where I can catch more people live than anything around the world. But yeah, and there you go. So if you can leave me that comment there, that'd be great. Oh, thank you. Yeah. At least the weather here in Indiana is breaking a little bit. It's not as cold here today, so that is a good thing. It's a very good thing. It's not too terribly bad out there. No. I have about. I'm going to be cutting off here in about 1 minute. I'll probably be back on live at roughly 10 o'clock tonight. If you would like to be back, I'll be returning at about 10 p.m. tonight, this evening, for a little while to kind of check in the news and see where the news is at and update and find out what's going on in the rest of the world. But at any ridiculous rate, if I happen to be cut off here soon, I ran out of juice, and I will return at about 10 o'clock tonight for just a few minutes. Anyway, I appreciate y'all joining my channel. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a like and subscribe and share if you like the channel. And Godspeed to y'all. And I wish you all the best around the world. Thank you for joining my show tonight. It's been a pleasure. I love talking to you guys. Mr. John's back, and Stuart Grom from Louisiana. Cassie, where you from? Yeah, my dog yapping. Mama's home, so my dog's yapping at her. She's going crazy. Every time my wife leaves the house, she goes crazy nuts. She's back now, so she's in good shape. what dog is, I don't know about my wife, but anyway.
You stop it.
There you go. All right, folks, I'm going to blast off out of here. I will see you at about 10 p.m. this evening. I will see if I get more news update on what's going on with those B2s and give you a little bit more of an update on that. Thank you all for joining my channel. Thank you for the thumbs up and all the comments you've been leaving. Thank you, appreciate it. I will see you in about an hour. You have a good evening, baby. God bless y'all. God bless the United States of America.